I'm from Kansas, you feel me? Wanda. I grew up in the 30s, 30th and Wood. I was a hustler. I even think with the love of music kind of came from my mom, though. You know, wake up on a Saturday morning, ain't no sleeping in. My mama got the music blasting. My mama always kept the big speakers in the house with the three set up. First time in the studio, I was 16. This dude I used to go to school with, his name was Phil. He was the first dude ever took me to the studio. And Phil, where that track at? I thought I had got a hold of some bad weed once. I had to go to the hospital. I was too high. I was lit. Now to the point, like, I had to have the ambulance come and take my ass, everything, dog. I was lit.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Scheme Heme TV. We in here today. Roblo, DaStar. Having a lot of motion. Got that sneaky link challenge going on right now.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get into that. A lot more, you know what I mean? We're going to bring it back to the beginning of the homegirl story. You know what I mean? So let these people know where you was born and everything.
I'm from Kansas, you feel me? Wanda, Dotte, you feel me? Yeah, that's where I'm from, man.
What year?
86.
Born in 86.
Yes, sir. I'm up there.
So mom and pops in the household. What was the household like?
Yeah, my mom was there. My pops, it was in and out. You know, my pops went he went to jail, he went away for a minute or whatever. So you know, he was out the picture for a while. So it was really just my mom's though, and my five siblings.
How old was you when he went to jail?
I was about 9. I was 8 or 9. 8 or 9. Yeah, for sure.
5 siblings?
Yeah, all girls. My mama
girls.
had 6 girls, yeah.
Where you come in?
Yeah, I am, let me see. Dang, that's crazy. I am 3rd to the last. Or no, 2nd to the last. I'm 2nd to the last. I'm right before the baby, yeah. Right before the baby.
What type of work was mom's doing back then coming up?
Mom was a hustler, you feel me? My mama gambled, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to do hair, like, things like, just hustle, you feel me?
Trying to take it back to your household, let me know what it was kind of like coming up.
You know, it was I don't know, it was kind of crazy, you know what I mean? But it was good times though. I even think with the love of music kind of came from my mom though, you know what I'm saying? You know, wake up on a Saturday morning, ain't no sleeping in. My mama got the music blasting. My mama always kept the big speakers in the house with the 3 set up, you know what I'm saying? With the, like, yeah, it was good times though. Like my mama she made a way to, it was hard times, but you know, we made the best out of it.
So what area in Wyandotte was it?
Shit, I grew up in the 30s. Yeah, off the 30th and Wood.
So what was going on in your neighborhood around there? Kind of paint the scene.
Of course, it was the typical shit. Of course, you know, drugs, you know what I'm saying?
Was it crack era back then?
For sure. Yeah. You know, my pops, he dabbled in that. You know what I'm saying? But of course, a lot of people, I think, kind of growing up around that time too in the 80s. Like it was, you know, my mom, of course, my mom never dabbled in that, but my pops though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was one of them. One of the ones. My pops was wild. You know what I mean?
So is that what he went to jail for?
Yeah.
How long did he do?
My pops went away for. It was about 8 when he went away. Next time I seen my pops, I was 16.
Was y'all still in touch with shit?
Trying to, but they kind of, you know, of course, they kind of faded. You know what I'm saying? So it was really my mom. Like my pops was one of them, just, you know what I'm saying? Of course, with drugs, alcohol type of shit. Like he used to be abusive and shit. So like once that kind of happened, I think my mom kind of felt free, though, in the same sense. So, you know what I'm saying? So we even had picked up and moved to Leavenworth for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we stayed up there. I moved back to Wanda. My 9th grade year, I moved back to Wanda.
What was it like for you in school back then?
I was cool. I was always like a class clown, and I always loved music though. I got in the 8th grade. You know, I was playing sports. Basketball was my thing. I really thought I was gonna go to school for basketball, to be honest.
What school was you going to?
Washington. Yeah. Was it my 10th grade year during, of course, wintertime and shit. Like we had practices and shit still, but a lot of girls didn't come in. Like we didn't come in during break. So the coach cut like hella people, no matter how good you was. Like he was trying to teach a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was one of them things. Like once he did that, like basketball was the only thing making me want to keep good grades in school. So it's like after he did that, I was just like, shit, fuck it. Like I started skipping school and shit. Like, yes, doing all type of shit that I
smoking weed and shit back then?
Oh, for sure.
The first time you start smoking weed?
The first time I had to be about That was 12 though, but doing some shit that I shouldn't did. Just you know what I'm saying. I ain't with my friend shit. I was about 12 though. First time I ever smoked weed. Yeah. Shouldn't have been.
Been smoking that shit ever since.
Now I took a break. I thought I had got a hold of some bad weed one time. I had to go to the hospital. Like, yeah, that shit had me. I was too high. Like, yeah, I was like in 9th grade though. Yeah, but they said it wasn't nothing in my system but THC. They said it wasn't nothing different. Like it just must have been some fire.
Like how you flip out though? What happened though? Like
I was lit. Now to the point like I had to have the ambulance come and take my ass. Everything, dog. I was lit. And I stopped.
Did nobody else trip out that you were smoking with?
No, I was the only one. That's how I knew. It was only me. I was like,
you took a break.
I said, I'm cool.
What type of weed was it? Was it some supposedly kush or some?
Yeah, I guess so at that time, but that's just me not even, you know what I'm saying? Just weed was weed. But you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know what was no name on no shit. But I'll never forget the girl down the street though. Like, yeah. I wanted to fight her ass. I thought she put something in my weed.
So back then, coming up over the Kansas side, was you seeing any of the, street niggas get money and shit back then?
Oh, for sure. My bro, rest in peace. That's one of the person like I kind of looked up to. My bro DJ, like he ain't like my blood brother, but that was like my brother though. Yeah, I was like, man, just get money and shit. Like, yeah, like that was a nigga that I
Kansas
looked up
niggas
to.
was getting money.
I promise you.
Know.
Don't ever let nobody say. I swear, that's facts. Like real money.
So high school, you graduate?
No, I dropped out my 12th grade year. And I went back and got my GED though. You know what I'm saying?
What you drop out for?
I think I was just over it. I think at that time I was just trying to pivot through life.
You shit. Go graduate?
Nah, I was gonna do it all. Like I just had to go to school, get the credits for that year, but like like I was just kinda over it. Like during that time, like I'm saying, I was skipping school. I was back and forth from schools. I went from Washington to Wyandotte to Harmon, back to Washington. Like, yeah, like after that, like getting kicked out the basketball team shit. Like I was just skipping school. Like I skipped school and come over Missouri and fuck off.
Was it the middle of the 12th grade year?
Nah, like the beginning of my shit. Like, yeah, so I was over it.
So you already getting in the studio on your own back then?
Yeah. First time in the studio, I was 16. Actually, in the real studio.
Where was that at? What studio?
And I can't even remember. I'm saying it was real studio. It was at a nigga house though, but nigga had a nice booth and shit. I can't even remember dude's name. That's what's so crazy. But this dude I used to go to school with at Wyandotte, his name was Phil. He was the first dude that ever took me to the studio. And shit, like
do that shit on MySpace.
Yeah, you know what? It never dropped though.
Ain't drop it.
It never dropped. And Phil, where that track at? Like, yeah, that nigga, we still like we friends on Facebook and shit. I tell the dude.
Remember the rap?
That all the time. I don't even remember that motherfucker. Like, nah, cause back then, like I didn't transition over time. I've been doing this shit for a minute. Like, so even my style didn't change. Like everything. Like.
So when you start taking the shit serious, kind of get me into that.
I would honestly have to say, for real. 2017 when I say I was really started being consistent with it, like I started dropping these freestyles out my car. So I started doing that and like the motherfuckers started like doing numbers. Like I was on like 20,000, 50,000 back then. That was something. I'm like, I started hitting shit with like 100,000 and shit, like on Facebook and shit. I'm like, damn, like, okay. So I just kept being consistent with them motherfuckers. And like, I really feel like that's what got me a lot of my attention though, from doing the freestyles in the car. Like, yeah.